Alright, so agreed, Dying Light was awesome. It was a good gameplay experience. But we are missing the bigger picture here. Who says you can't learn stuff from video games, right? I learned a lot of valuable lessons playing Dying Light, and it's mostly about how I would approach a real-life zombie apocalypse. So I know we all have different opinions and different ways to go about this, so let's start off with over here. Miguel, what would you do?
Well, I get first, I don't really know, but I get in my car, I would just find who has guns, period.
You wouldn't get food or anything first?
Fuck no!
Gotta stock up.
Oh yeah, you do need food.
Fuck that, you worry about that shit later. You get your guns first, defend yourself, then you just go get food. For example, I go over here. This guy's house and one of our mutual friends, Orlando's house, was stocked up with guns and 2 dogs. I go over to either one of their house. So, yeah. I mean, his house is a barrack.
I'm basically the governor.
Oh, hell no!
The governor, jackass.
Guys, don't do this here.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I got a lot of training. I can survive in the wild. So, I mean, I don't think it would be a good idea, but maybe go out to like the forest or something. You know, get away from the city.
Yeah.
That's what I'd first do. I mean, I got guns at my house, so take a couple guns, take like one, like silent weapon.
Yeah.
One of those.
Katana or
And
something.
just like sit out the beginning, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sit out the beginning and then just come back once the Miguels are dead. You know.
Actually, you know what? We bury.
Or yeah,
I
would definitely hit you guys up and be like, yo, I'm heading here. You guys can come if you want.
Yeah, we grab his guns and go to a supermarket and just barricade ourselves in it.
Yeah, supermarket's a good idea.
Food problem solved. You see?
Wait a minute.
How long would it last though? Come on, be honest. Are you gonna be stuffing your face on Twinkies?
With me, 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
Alright, we got 2 solid hours before Miguel eats all the food in the supermarket.
There you go.
And then we have looters trying to break it.
Hey,
We'll take them out real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but my plan of action is just straight up just get out of like the red zone, you know.
Yeah, the initial
Just get out, like
blast radius for all
then
those
they
zombies.
come back later and just fucking tear shit up.
Yeah. But yeah. It's Darwinism. It's survival of the fittest. You know, if a zombie apocalypse happens and no one's prepared for it, you know, I'm sorry, but
And I feel like, you know, I don't want to sound crazy, but I feel like it might happen. You never know.
you never know.
Some sort of like, what's The Last of Us?
Yeah.
That's from like an actual infection or whatever it is.
Yeah, virus.
It's a virus.
I mean, viruses happen all the time, right?
I've seen like zombie ants. There's like zombie ants.
World War Z was was virus too.
Yeah.
Oh,
World
that
War
was
Z,
like rabies. Was like a mutation of rabies, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
It happened.
Rabies.
Boom.
Real life disease.
There you go.
All right. Somebody incubate rabies, and then let's try to morph it into a zombie virus.
Yeah.
12 monkeys.
All right. If any of you YouTubers have any experience with inoculating like rabies viruses, hit us up on YouTube. Comment below. We'll get to you.
Or on my Twitter. I will pass it along.
Yep. So Alex, what would you do?
Honestly, I think my house is already like solid because we have like bars on our windows, on the doors. Okay, I got a gun, so I think the thing I'll be looking for is food and like maybe like knives, bats, anything I can hold and like don't waste my bullets because those.
Hey, we can't find food, just might as well eat people.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, if anything, you know, you just
Fuck it.
start eating people.
You be the first one. Why is it the fat guy? Why is it the fat guy?
Also
that brings it up?
bacon.
Oh no, just saying.
All right. Well,
Look at me for it.
Finger looking good.
I mean, so far, great ideas, guys. But I recommend to anyone out there who hasn't read it.
Zombie Survival Guide.
Yes, thank you. Max Brooks wrote the Zombie Survival Guide. And if there's any book that you need to read that should be mandatory as you're growing up, it's that book.
I think the last book I read was that, and I think I was like 16 years old.
Yep.
So I haven't read a book since then, but I did read that book.
That's the only book that you need. You need to learn how to read, kids, and then you got to read that book. So Floyd Mayweather is already behind. So he needs to get his act together, and he needs to read the Zombie Survival Guide. You could tell him I said that. I'll fight him. I don't care. Someone's got to fight him. But either way,
well, you are a weapon. You're considered a weapon.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want
Well,
to
for
spoil
people
it
who didn't
for
understand
him.
that, Floyd Mayweather is a boxer.
That's true. But here's another thing. What I would do. I'm thinking more, all right, get the supplies first, and then get out of Dodge right away. So everyone's going to be trying to move inland or move, you know, different rural areas to get away from, like, the main hordes of zombies.
Gonna boat.
Yeah, I'm thinking water. And even so, if not water, there's a development in Kansas, and nobody show up because this is my idea. I won't let you in. There's remember back in the 50s during when people were into the whole thing about creating bomb shelters. There is a developer in Kansas that bought out one of those bomb shelters, a missile silo, right? And he converted it into a zombie survival, basically like luxury condo, 5 or 6 stories underground.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's got everything you need.
Okay, so that's in Kansas, and you want food. You have no weapons. How are you gonna make the trip with just food to Kansas?
We loot, rape, and pillage our way through it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
What? 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 What?
Don't forget the pillaging and looting. Just rape people. Fuck it.
All right, Miguel. So we already know what Miguel's gonna do. So everybody stay away from Miguel. 'Cause he'll either eat you or he'll rape you, or he'll do both. But I don't know what order.
Not at the same time. Or maybe.
He must be freaked out because he's looking at the camera, but what if he's looking straight at you?
I'm sorry, I don't know what the fucked up jokes. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's basically what we would do if you guys have your own zombie. That's what we would do.
Rape too?
Yeah.
I mean, no. I probably approached that differently, but I'm just saying in general, this is our plans. This is what we would do during a zombie apocalypse. If you have any
action,
you
always gotta have a plan of action.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
for the different scenarios.
Oh yeah.
Aliens attack.
Same thing. Aliens attack.
I think we're all dead if that happens.
Yeah. They're not zombies. They're sophisticated.
Wait, how about space zombies?
Space zombies. So.
I just want to bring this in. What will be your weapon of choice? You said samurai sword.
Katana.
A
I would
katana.
use a katana. Silent, very sharp, able to cut heads off easily, and very little maintenance. I can just get a whetstone and sharpen that baby up.
I'm Cuban, so I roll with a machete.
Machete? Oh,
on a
yeah,
bicycle.
bro, that was my idea, bro.
And a little bike.
I mean, just give me an AR-15.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're,
It might be
fat,
loud.
so it's gonna
Yeah.
be loud. And
Yeah.
the zombies gonna hear you. You're like,
I mean,
fuck
hey,
it,
might as
you
well
know
go down a Blaze of Glory, right?
Huh?
Blaze of Glory? Go down a Blaze of Glory?
I
I
want-
didn't just...
It's about surviving, but sometimes to
I
survive.
will turn into a zombie.
Yeah.
No, fuck that.
Hate them.
Yep.
To my family.
I'll shoot myself before I become one of
To
those.
my family.
One of those
To my
filthy
friends.
biters. Swear.
The walkers.
Yeah. But you know, guys, sometimes just remember out there, zombies apocalypses are for surviving, but don't forget how to live. You know.
You gotta live
YOLO.
too.
Yeah.
You gotta steal like a cool car or something.
You gotta survive to
Drive really
live,
fast. The beast.
not live to survive. Alright, guys. If you have any plans of action for your zombie apocalypse, we'd love to hear them.
Yeah.
Leave them in the comments.